And welcome back. You are watching NTV. The show is TTTT. As we talk about Kenyans mourning the late Vioja Mahakamani, actor Gibson Gathu played the role of prosecutor in the local sitcom Vioja Mahakamani. He will be remembered as a dedicated man who used his craft to educate the public. And on behalf of NTV and of course the entire crew right here at TTTT, we send messages of condolences to the friends and families who, of course, are experiencing this tragedy, this loss of this incredible actor. Na tunasema may his soul rest in peace. Poleni sana. So as we move on, this is a story that sparked a lot of interest across all social media platforms. This is Instagram, Facebook, and of course Twitter. Nominated Senator Nyamu under fire after a viral video where she was seen causing drama at Samido's concert in Dubai. In the video, Nyamu walks up to a table where Samido is having drinks with his wife, Eddie Nderitu, and attempts to sit on the singer's laps. I don't know if we have that video because it was dramatic, it was chaotic, it was a lot of things, and I know that my panelists have a lot to say. So Anto, let me start off with you. When you saw the video, I don't know which one you saw first. Was it the first video where she was on stage and then she was taken off the stage?
I honestly, the first one I saw was her being pulled by the bouncers.
Oh, so that's off the stage?
Yeah, the off. Then there was the one now with how Kenyans are on TikTok, different angles. You know, the problem and the thing about her name, Karen Nyamu. Nyamu actually in Kikuyu is the word basically means beast, because it's Nyamu, like an animal. Beast. And I really think that it's very proverbial sort of, and she really needs to walk away from this guy called Samido. Because this love is beastly. She needs to run. She had a live the next day asking for orange juice, sijui, guys, akini mapenzi. You know, she was doing this before for Kiki and Clout, and now she has to be answerable to the UDA leadership. Ameenda tambele ya disciplinary leo asubuhi alikuwa huko. She really needs to chill and partner and take care of the baby, of Samido's babies, away from the club. Please, Karenyamu, just walk away from this man, man. Just walk away.
Antoni, rahisi tu kusema walk away. You know, it's easier. They say mambo ya watu wawili. You know, Anto, these are people who had something. Alafu nataka atoke tu kwa sababu she has a leadership position. Of course, we understand, you know, integrity, ethics, and all those. But somebody was and all those things, yeah. Kwa hiyo chapter 6. Okay, chapter 6. You know, if Kwach was here, ungesikia chapter 6 and then quotes a line or two, ama an article or two. But what I know is somebody raised an argument, a point in Nilifil by the kuna ka point hapa, when they said, when you look at how dramatic our men leaders are versus kitu wenye nani amefanya, Senator Nyamu, unashanga. Really, we have people who've been accused of sijui ABCD, you know all those things.
Thank you, Osoro. Wow, I thought I would have to be the one to bring that up. Thank you.
Who we all know has a baby with her. Yeah. We know, and you know, marriage is never easy. You know, it's not a bed of roses. We all know hata sisi wenyewe we have issues amongst whoever tunaita ndio mtu wetu. But because she's a leader, tunataka kumjudge kwa pedestal iko a bit, you know, harsh or higher than how we judge the rest of the leaders. So, for real, I think your story ya kumuita, I just hope I strip off the tag and yakonama the title that she has, because itakuwa unfair. Then if that's the case, then tumalize turudi kwa wababas. Tuambie mubaba akionekana alikuwa anatoka lodging, whether ni bora si bibi yake, then tutamwambia oa chama ni gani? Chama ni safina. Toka juu ya meli. You know such things.
But no, but I hope you are understanding what it is that Osoro is saying.
I do.
Because I feel like it's such a double standard where we have people who are facing allegations of murder and, you know, cases of abduction and kidnapping and sexual assault, and nothing happens to them. They still carry on their duties. And then when it comes to the women in society, they're told to leave because they pinched someone at some gate.
But it's wrong.
I'm trying to, you know, undermine what that means. It's just that Osoro's right. We should look at it with the same lens. Okay, so Mato, right before we leave, yes,
at this point, it's not really about her falling in love and going for her man and whatnot. It's just the fact that she was drunk and disorderly. That's it. It has nothing to do with her being a woman. It has nothing to do with her loving somebody else more than she should and displaying her PDA is the fact that she was drunk and disorderly. And then on top of that, she's a leader in this country. That's it. Hizo vitu zingine hizo ni personal.
No, Macho,
Zina exist na kila mtu.
Macho, I have no, listen to me very carefully. It's just that you've said something, right? So it's just that she was drunk and disorderly, right?
Yes.
However, we have seen leaders who have been accused of murder and they still remain in office. Okay, it just so happens that they're males. And we don't want to make this like a gender conversation. If Cindy was here, she would have been.
Yeah,
like,
but Banto also spoke about the racism thing. And I think, Mato, this is also something you need to also tell yourself in the sense that there is a proof, there is a fact here that we will treat women leaders, put them on a higher pedestal.
But that is a fact.
Thank you very much.
Exactly.
So, are we going to fight it?
The same way it's a fact with racism.
Exactly.
But just because, Mato, just because
Anto,
something happens and it's wrong, does not mean it is right. And
I have made this point. I've made this point several times that the burden of representation is greater with women than with men.
And we are hoping and
we have
trying
accepted
to
it.
change that narrative because it doesn't make any sense that men will get away with literal murder and that women can act in a certain way, albeit in their personal lives, which should be away from the public gaze.
Are you saying
but then if you hold such a high public office, then of course you are going to be judged by the public. They're going to have something to say.
No, but are you guys saying that if a male politician, kills a lover, a female lover, and he continues doing his thing, but a female politician is fighting for the love of her life, the male politician, because he killed, let's say, a woman, for example, he can continue moving on. But this lady, who's in love, why is she being drunk?
Oh my God.
Apples and oranges. Apples and oranges.
In this case, the point.
No law was broken. No law was broken.
No law.
Okay, then leave Nyamu alone.
No. Listen. She was in Dubai. She was not under any official capacity.
But she's
she was not doing any official business.
Yes.
But then because she is a senator, of course the story is going to come back to Nairobi.
Exactly.
And we're still going to hear what it is that she had done, and she should be embarrassed. But this thing of constantly firing female politicians from their positions just because they messed up, and we don't do the same for male politicians, Mato, you as a man should be ashamed of yourselves, as we said that we need you to support us.
Well,
and by the way,
the gender have been on board.
Where are we forgetting that there's a man called Samido who is also a public officer.
Thank you.
And you,
is he going to lose endorsements?
Is
he going to lose endorsements?
Samido as a public officer and polygamy is allowed in Kenya. Please take care of your family business.
No.
Samido, you're a public officer.
We have to say goodbye right now, but Mato, yeye kama hakosi kazi, kwa nini yeye hakosi kazi? It's embarrassing. It's wrong, of course. I'm not justifying what it is that she's saying. I'm just wondering why the women have to constantly lose their jobs, lose their livelihoods just because of things that they did within their personal.
She was drunk and disorderly. Imagine that's all this story is about.
We have to say goodbye.
Do you know how many male politicians are drunk and disorderly all the time?
Thank you, Macho. Thank you, Anto. Osoro, we are back at 10 p.m. My name is Amina Abdirabah. Time now for the news. Good evening. You're watching NTV.